Good morning. This is meteorologist and master's student Allison Krantz with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for August 23rd, 2025. Looking at the fire potential impacts, it will be hot and dry across the north today, with storms becoming wetter in Utah and beginning to spread into western Nevada. Storms will be generally wet by Sunday, with hot conditions persisting in the north. Moisture will then push north on Monday with isolated storms over the central Idaho mountains and western Wyoming. Over the past 24 hours, highest total of precipitation in the half an inch to inch range for the southern Sierra Front and some of central Utah. Widespread lightning strikes across Utah and central Nevada, the highest concentration of strikes occurring in the southern Sierra Front and northeastern Utah. For the Great Basin fire activity, saw new starts in the southern Sierra Front across Utah, northern Nevada, and western Wyoming. Two of the most important are the new and emerging Willow Creek fire in western Wyoming and the Rabbit Draw fire in northern Nevada. Yesterday, initial attack activity was needed for 22 fires of a combined 408 acres. Large fires saw a growth of 17,925 acres. Current priority fires include the Cottonwood Peak, Rock, Buckley Draw, Dollar Lake, Beulah, Monroe Canyon, and Box. Looking at the past 7 days, precipitation for a lot of Utah, western Wyoming, eastern Idaho, and the southern Sierra Front in that 1/4 of an inch to 2 inches range. This is still below the percent of normal precipitation for the past 30 days. Only areas seeing above normal percent of precipitation continue to be northwestern Nevada, northern Idaho, and the northern part of western Wyoming. The RAWS ERC percentile map shows stations moving out of the 97 plus percentile down to the 90 through 96.99 range in Utah, but ERC values worsening in western Nevada. Still very high ERC values across the basin. Some specifics include western Wyoming, which is currently near their maximum, but with the upcoming precipitation are projected to plummet all the way down to very well below average. The southern Sierra Front will be similar, with values near maximum for this time of year, looking to also fall to below average. Satellite this morning shows cloud coverage across most of Utah and parts of Nevada. There will be a four-corner high. Precipitation has already been occurring in the Arizona Strip, southern Utah, and southeastern Nevada. Today, smoke concentration in northern Idaho, and some off of the Cottonwood Peak fire. Also, western Wyoming is seeing significant smoke coming off of the Willow Creek and Dollar Lake fires heading into the Rockies. Sunday, smaller smoke concentration coming off of the Cottonwood Peak fire, more widespread smoke over Idaho, and smoke still coming off the western Wyoming fires. Today, a four-corner high, drier and hotter conditions for Idaho and western Wyoming. Widespread storm chances for Utah and all of Nevada except northwestern. High risk has been issued for lightning for western and most of northern Nevada. All of Nevada in low risk, except for Jarbidge. All of Utah except northwest Utah in low risk, and the Arizona Strip is in little to no risk. Highest wind risk today associated with thunderstorm outflow gusts across Nevada, the Arizona Strip, and across Utah. Relative humidities in the low to high teens for northern Nevada and across Idaho. Values climbing into the 20s for parts of southern Nevada and Utah. Temperatures on the hot end across the basin in the low to high 90s, except for western Wyoming. Widespread chance of precipitation for the Arizona Strip, Utah, and Nevada, except for northwestern Nevada. Sunday, widespread storms across Nevada and Utah. All of Nevada now in low risk, with southern Nevada and the southern Sierra Front being moved into little to no risk. Northward expansion of little to no risk further up Utah, and southern Sawtooth moved to low risk. Wind risk for thunderstorm outflow gusts in Nevada, the Arizona Strip, and Utah. Relative humidities rising across most of the basin, now in the 20s to 30s. Northern Idaho the driest in the high teens. Temperatures will be cooler across Nevada and Utah, with temperatures on the warmer end in Idaho. Largest precipitation chances for all of the Arizona Strip, Nevada, and Utah. Monday, widespread precipitation for Nevada, Utah, the Arizona Strip, and now spreading to parts of Idaho and western Wyoming. All of Utah now moved to little to no risk, and all of Nevada except for northwest Nevada and the northern Sierra Front, which remain in low risk. Western Wyoming and all of Idaho except Payette, now in low risk. Continuing, thunderstorm outflow gusts across Nevada, eastern Idaho, western Wyoming, and the northern half of Utah. Minimum relative humidities now in the 20s to 30s across the entire basin. Temperatures on the cooler end across the basin, except for southeastern Nevada. Precipitation chances across all of Nevada and Utah, the Arizona Strip, western Wyoming, and Idaho. Forecasted 3-day precipitation accumulation shows widespread totals of 1/10 of an inch up to 1.5 inches for the Arizona Strip, western Wyoming, Utah, and Nevada. The highest totals forecasted in the southern Sierra Front and spots in Utah. Tuesday, widespread storm chances across most of the basin. The northern Sierra Front now also added to little to no risk. Western Wyoming, the southern Sawtooth, and central Idaho now added to little to no risk. Wednesday, storm chances for eastern and northern Utah, western Wyoming, and Idaho. Nevada staying drier. The entire basin now under little to no risk, except for Payette, which has now moved to low risk, and northwest Nevada, which remains in low risk. Thursday, storm chances for northern Idaho, western Wyoming, and northern Utah. Nevada and the Arizona Strip on the drier end. Only degrading risk is the Lahontan Basin, moving from little to no risk to low risk. Friday, looking to be drier across the basin. Further degrading in Nevada from little to no risk to low risk for the northern Sierra Front and the southern Nevada desert. Looking at the 7-day forecasted precipitation totals, seeing rain totals forecasted across the entire basin. Highest totals in the 1.25 to 3 inches predicted for parts of eastern Idaho, western Wyoming, and Utah. The NOAA CPC 8 to 14-day outlook shows below normal temperatures for the Arizona Strip, eastern and southern Nevada, all of Utah, the southern half of western Wyoming, and southeasternmost Idaho. Near normal temperatures for the rest. Above average precipitation projected for the entire basin except southernmost Nevada, which will be near normal. That's the end of today's briefing. If you have any questions, please reach out to the contacts listed below. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend.